You're now tuned into STWF-TV, the Parlay Perspective. The Parlay Perspective.
Five, four, three, two, one.
What's up, everybody? How you doing? Your boy is Coach Lee. Welcome to the Parlay Perspective. Happy Monday to you. Hopefully, everybody had a great weekend. I know I sure did. We got our men in the house. My brother from the Northeast. What's up, too?
What's the word, man? Might have some technical difficulties in our sound, so just let me know if I am on that behalf, but I should be okay in a bit. But I'm here, though. What up, though?
So far, so good. And we got my man, Chili Whip. If you talking, we can't hear you, brother.
What's good, y'all?
There you go.
Right.
There you go.
Right.
There you go.
Right.
And we got the mad magician up in the house, fresh off of vacation. I asked him if he went ziplining and stuff, camping and White Rock rafting and stuff like that. He said, nah, we do none of that stuff. We got a man digging it Dale. What's the damn deal, Dale?
I mean, I'm a city boy, Coach. Like I can't do this country stuff. This go out and freaking camp. I'll glamp. That's as close to camping I'm getting.
All good, man. But man, I don't know about y'all. I have to admit, y'all don't roasted me before in the past. I grew up being a basketball fan, but over the years, it has waned quite a bit. NBA Finals, Game 3, it should have just be tipped off or about to tip off. What have y'all enjoyed thus far with the basketball going on?
The people the person everybody talking about is not winning. That's what I like. As a non-basketball fan, I cheer for the opposite team. So
I agree with
you.
you.
Opposite team.
I agree with you, Dale. I definitely agree with you. The Knicks so far have gotten 2 games. One was good enough, but 2 is better. San Antonio's kind of gave games away, but that's kind of give or take. That's the finals. That's the NBA. The real series starts tonight in New York.
POTUS supposed to be in the building?
Yes, POTUS supposed to be in the building. Caged in, all that. And people are bugging about that. But I'm sitting here like, dude, the dude got his ear, he almost got his ear took off. Like, definitely should be all types of security when he's around, So, whatever.
You talking about Oakley?
Oh, man. So, I remember we went through our predictions last week. I'm going to toot my horn a little bit on this one. So far, even though they squeaked that game too, the Knickerbockers, you know what? I tell you what I'm most excited for. And I hate to admit it, but man, Cat has shown up. Cat is out there balling.
I said that was one of the biggest matchups. That him spacing the floor and making sure that Wemby stays out of that paint would be huge. Jalen's been able to do what he wants because he's hitting the shots, and not just hitting the shots. Now on the closeout, he's going by him, dunking on him. It's bad.
Getting people's face,
and also defending Wemby too. So when Wemby's going against Cat, he's 7 for 20. And when Cat's gone against him, he's 8 for 13. So
really, okay. So it's kind of lopsided right now.
Oh, lunch meat.
So Cat's the difference maker. Knicks are up 2-0, but the guy that everybody's been watching because he's the leader of that team, Jalen Brunson, continues to deliver in the clutch. I think it was game 1. He didn't come in. He was kind of off, but he didn't come in until 8 minutes of the 4 quarters left in the 4th quarter, and he took over that quarter. And they ended up winning by 10. And again, the other night he got the big and one towards the end. Has Jalen shown up for you guys?
In the
Indeed.
finals, not particularly yet. But this is the thing about
What?
Jalen. 3 years, 4 years of college experience, so that he's for the moment, and he knows that he's gonna have bad games. And this is why the Knicks constructed this team this way. You know what I'm saying? So you can have others to back them up, and the others. Shout out to Landry Shamet as well, holding them down. The rest of this team is holding them down. A team that last year couldn't shoot the ball for nothing, hitting a lot more this year. So shout out to that. Shout out to Brunson too.
I disagree with what you're saying there too, because listen, I saw now. Okay, I think this was game one, if I'm not mistaken. There was a stretch where the Knicks had the ball. It was a situation where you had to have a bucket, and Brunson went to the corner. He didn't even touched the ball. I'm like, what the hell happened? Why is he not touching the ball? They get a bad shot. Anyway, that's when a foul happened. Get him to the line or whatever in the clutch, right? And I'm sorry they got the steal after they missed the shot. Brunson got the outlet pass or whatever, and got that turnover. So, and it was a clutch bucket that he hit right after that. You know?
Yeah. So that's the difference, though. Like, he's had moments, but he hasn't had one of those games where you're like, "Yo, Brunson, he took over this game." But that's actually a bad thing for the Spurs.
Yes.
That's a great thing for the Knicks.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, the way I understand it, and again, I'm not a basketball fan, but just what I'm watching, like, he is not like the de facto number one guy, clear out, I got the damn ball. Like, it doesn't seem like they view him that way, in my opinion.
No, but that's the thing, though. That's literally what he is. So the fact that he hasn't been doing it is what we mean when we say he hasn't had like a Jalen Brunson game, because he has been for this team. Literally give him the ball and move, because he does everything, scored from everywhere. That being said, he's taking his foot off the gas a little bit overall offensively, because they're throwing a lot at him. I told you guys exactly what they were going to do. They were going to put Castle on him the entire time, which they are. And then whenever Castle's not on him, they're going to put Vassell on him. They're going to put Bryant on him. That's exactly what they've done. So he hasn't been able to explode, but what he does is show you why he is one of the best players in this league, why he is one of the best point guards in this league. He knows when to go. He is a clutch performer. He has no problem with the big moment at all. Big stages where he does his best work. And he keeps showing people that. So, yeah, I look, man, he's played in big games before. He's going to play in even bigger games now. Chill out, Kakashi. And yeah, bro. I look, he shows up when it matters.
At it again.
And he can keep playing like this all he wants, and they still probably gonna win the series, because it's looking bad for the Spurs. But I think the Spurs are gonna bounce back.
I think they win tonight. If they don't win tonight,
it's over.
It's over in 5.
Wrap them up.
Yeah, they might even put them to bed in 4 if they.
Oh, wow.
I'll be real with you. With the World Cup hitting,
yeah,
this might be a wrap. They might try to
wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Shame on you fans in the arena there booing POTUS when they showed them on the TV screen. Shame on you guys. Shame on you guys
wearing ass up
against POTUS's team.
Is that why you did the Gomer Pile?
Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't hail.
POTUS was on the TV screen. Right.
So,
Terrible.
And I agree with Will. It's a bad thing for the Spurs, a good thing for the Knicks that we hadn't had a Brunson game. We had a Brunson moment, but he just had a game where he just took over. Probably if they did, like they did in the Eastern Conference Finals when they was beating them by 30 pieces, we might see that type of game. You know, and the lack of experience is showing up too for the Spurs in moments, like the turnover at the end of the night where they could have probably take their possession and won the game.
Everybody want to blame Castle for that. He gave Wemby 2 separate opportunities to move the
rock. Yeah.
And then he's like, "Let me get out of your big ass way." And turned up and got hit in the back of the head with a basketball. Like, that Wemby, you got to figure that out. Are you running the point? That's the problem. You do that too much, trying to be Mr. 7'6" point guard, and you probably should just give it up to your guards. That being said, Cass will be making some bonehead moves. They need to honestly, and people don't really want to hear. They need to either sink or swim by giving the ball to Dylan Harper. They got like Harper just knows how to move. Very savvy for a rookie like that. And whatever, sink or swim. Obviously, you got to go to Wemby. I'm not saying don't feed Wemby, but in terms of like putting the ball in somebody's hands, put it in Harper's hands.
The pressure moments, he seems like he's most equipped. Like Bronson,
he built
NBA
like Bronson.
dad.
Yeah, just
NBA dad. Calm. He's been putting his moments in. He can walk and dribble.
Yeah, cool and calm. Just everything's chill. This is where I've been playing ball since I can remember. That's what those moments are for them.
So, anybody want to change their predictions before we move to the next topic?
No, I said Knicks were going to win.
How many games?
I think I said 6 being an ass, but that's what I really thought.
All right. Dale?
Knicks in 4. Yeah, just straight sweep. Let's go.
Oh, sweep. Okay.
Get this over with.
Jake?
Yeah, I'm gonna be that guy, and I'm gonna stick with the Spurs still. But I said in 7, so I'm good still.
Okay. Brother Will.
I hate the Knicks and their fans, so Spurs in 7.
I still got the Knicks in 6. If the Spurs do win, it'll be in 7.
Shout out to Mitchell Robinson, the center there for the Knicks. Found out he's from the Chalmette area of Louisiana, which is, a couple minutes from New Orleans. Yeah, it's right on the outskirts. Shout out to him. And also, Knicks, y'all need to talk to Trump. All right. Because, see, Wemby is an alien. And y'all should be ice. Get rid of the alien.
That got dark. That's dark for us, even.
So, the one team that we all can agree upon, probably the only team that we all agree upon, because they are STW's official WNBA team, and that's the Dallas Wings. Some people are starting to say they look like championship contenders. I think they've won 7 out of their last 10. Do you think they look like contenders? And if so, why?
They look like contenders right now because their Achilles heel is starting to work a little bit, and the guards are just playing great basketball. You integrate some of them in. You're seeing Paige Beckers carry a little bit more the point guard position. And they've beaten teams that are at the top. They got another tough test tomorrow against the first place Minnesota Lynx, and that's a battle I'm hearing for first place in the West. So if the Wings can win that game tomorrow, about a month and a half in, feeling that, it's got to give all those front court players some confidence, but even more confidence to the lineup change recently and other things around the belt. But they are playing competitive basketball. They're playing great. Keep it up and continue to play hard.
Okay.
The Wings are 7-3, like you said, in their last 10. I mean, obviously 10 games of the season. The Lynx come into this game tomorrow 9-1 in their last 10 games. And Olivia Miles, and this is a rematch. Olivia Miles get them dirty last time. So hopefully that doesn't happen this time.
I wonder, because I remember there's a lot of questions when they took Ozzie Fudd this year. They've had the back-to-back number 1 picks. They took Ozzie Fudd this year, and a lot of people's like, why would they take her? And they always got Paige. But since she's been inserted into the starting lineup, it seemed like it's transformed Dallas' offensive identity. That it's looking like a true competitive advantage for them. You got to remember their chemistry that they had at UConn, and they're giving the Wings one of the most dynamic young backcourts in the league.
Yeah. Somebody mentioned my name. That's only because I felt like the front court was something that you should go on. Now, if these girls that you signed in the front court are going to keep this up this season, then this is a good thing to do, and it works. Now, if you go first place and then you start trailing, and the reason why is because of these front court players, then I guess it's even draw. But in all, I still don't agree with the pick, but I understand why you did it, and hopefully it works out for you guys. It doesn't change my perspective on the pick. Still, to this day.
No, it shouldn't. We thought they should go big too. Like we knew they were gonna go Ozzy.
Okay. Another thing to think about of their potential playoff run is the league landscape is starting to open up. The Aces, they remain strong, but the Liberties seem to be struggling a little bit with the roster fits. Their instability has created a little bit of space for the teams, riding teams like Dallas. So they have the opportunity to break into the top tier. And also the offensive core is already producing, as mentioned, playoff caliber numbers. Now that's the good stuff. I got 3 concerns for us. One being interior defense, especially with Elena Smith struggles. 2, insight on that.
Yeah, and that was one pivotal thing for me. And in the beginning of the season, it was kind of getting there too, because you're just getting outbeat, in ways, that you can kind of, get around it. But eventually, like, for me, me, I was like, yeah, go get Angel Reese, because she's going to get that. You see what she's doing this season. She controls that area. That area is hers. I don't care what she does. She does that good. You know what I'm saying? So that was my dream. So one of these front court ladies, man, can hold on. Then the interior defense is definitely one thing that was a concern for me. And it can't continue to be a concern, especially if they're rolling like this right now.
Okay. So if Smith, returns to her form, she was the co-defensive player last year, or Dallas finds a stable defensive rotation around her until she comes to the form, if she does, would that make them contenders?
I mean, yeah, it's a lot of ducks to get in the row, though. That's a lot of ducks, but yeah,
it is.
Yeah, I mean, they could get it.
Okay,
how can they not be with a roster like that? They got the players. No, they don't got the players. So
I do think putting Maddie in at that 4 position is a good current situation to get Alana back into her form. I think Jess Shepard's doing fine at the 5. Maddie came in as a 3, but is doing just fine at the 4. She's getting rebounds and scoring down low since she's lost her touch from 3 out of nowhere. But I like the 3-guard set. Enrique's on fire, scoring 30 points a game. It almost seems like every time. Paige is facilitating better at the point than I ever thought that she could, and AZ's doing fine. She's getting acclimated to the pro game, and her and Paige didn't play for a year together, so they're getting reacclimated as teammates. We need more time for Alana to get back. I think she's injured. She got injured in the preseason, and Maddie Siegrist was a 2nd overall or a 3rd overall pick a couple years ago. She's going to get prime minutes now, so I do like the chances of this team coming around, though. And I do think biggest difference this year from last year is the head coach. The head coach has completely changed the culture of this team.
If there's one thing that backcourt knows how to do is win.
That is true. That's a proven commodity.
Yes.
All right.
Like Coca-Cola.
So, Jake, when is your game to watch the Wings? Is it Wednesday versus the favorite that you're going to?
Yes. It's in August on a Friday.
August on a Friday. Okay. So with that being said, there's a rumor starting to swirl up there in Indiana. Caitlin Clark, she's come out. She's firmly dismissed these trade rumors in locker room drama. So some of the stuff that's going on is for Clark, she says that they aren't talking about the trade rumors in the locker room. The locker room is silent, and the team is focused on getting better and winning, not on what's circulating online. My question is, if you got to come out and dress it, does that mean you already acknowledge it?
I mean, it's the whole smoke. If there's smoke, there's fire, right? But look, I would say there's no chance a franchise would trade an entire economy of a franchise player, except the Mavericks did it a couple years ago. So
ouch.
You know, I
So I don't know.
I don't see it. I think that you
Me
gotta acknowledge it because the IBC just wants to swirl rumors around like crazy. It just happens to be what it is. IBC, Internet Basketball Community, they just like talking shit and making things bigger than what it is. They see an interaction between a coach and a player on the bench. That's between the coach and a player. That's going to happen. Do I think they handled it the right way? Maybe so. I have never been in that type of situation before as a coach myself back in the day. But this is the pros. These are grown-ass women. They're going to fight. They're going to argue. They're going to bicker. At the end of the day, if you figure it out and start winning games, who cares?
Wait a minute. Did you just drop a nugget on us, Jake?
What I do?
You've coached before?
Yeah, I was a bowling coach. It ain't the same.
Hey, I've been knowing you like 4 or 5 years now. I never knew that.
Bro said I wasn't a bowler. I coached bowling.
Look, I literally I was a bowling coach.
Crazy.
That coached like a football coach. Man, we were the loudest team on the lanes.
It sound like the coach from dodgeball.
Sound like me in my coaching days, man.
And hey, hold up, wait. I got a video on my phone somewhere on how hyped I used to be as a bowling coach. You guys would absolutely get a kick out of this.
Somebody get Pete Weber the fuck out of here.
You got to share that with us, Jake. That's what's up.
But Kate,
all right,
don't worry, I'll find it.
Kate
all right, guys. I think we are. What is the first game of the World Cup?
Thursday, the 11th.
This week. Okay. Are y'all ready for it?
We ready for it. Massachusetts, we are ready for it. Stand up.
None of that two-hand nonsense, right, Mike?
Two-handed bowling ain't real bowling.
Yeah, see, he told you. He was like, you bunch of pansies.
First game of the World Cup, man, coming through, man. Mexico versus South Africa.
What teams are stationed where you guys are at?
Station, I believe
somebody just scored.
Haiti, Croatia. From looking at it, hold on, let me look at my joke. I
screenshot
Haiti. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Teams. So I know we got like groups L, like C. I know Norway versus Haiti starts it off here in Massachusetts. Along with them, Iraq, Scotland, Morocco, England, Ghana, and France will play each other in a group stage game at the Boston Stadium, known to the public in Massachusetts as Foxborough Gillette Stadium. Scotland and Norway will play in Foxborough twice during the group phase.
Okay. Jake, anybody playing in your area?
I'm not quite sure, but I can take a look because I know there's going to be a few things at TQL Stadium. I have to take a look.
Okay. I was curious because we've been blessed here. We got a team on the north side of town and a team on the south side of town. We have Sweden up in Frisco, home. They're at the home of FC Dallas, if I'm not mistaken. And then we got Czechia. They are in Mansfield.
Nice.
So I thought that's pretty. Yeah, they're actually at Toyota Stadium. That's where they play. That's a very nice stadium. Home of the FC Dallas, as well as home of the Dallas Desperados.
48 teams here in the World Cup.
It all.
Projected. I believe the top. 1 second. The top.
Renegades. Thank you, Unc.
The top teams to win it all: Spain 15%, France at 14%, England at 12%, Portugal at 9%, Brazil as well, and Argentina at 9%, and then Germany 5%, Netherlands 4%, Norway 3%, and Belgium at the almighty 2%.
Those are the winning percentages?
Those are the winning percentages for teams. So those teams that stacked, those are the teams that a lot of people are putting their money on based on the criteria. 100%.
Okay.
Mike's going to the Scotland versus Haiti game at Foxborough Saturday night.
Yeah, man. Shout out to you, man.
So those are the percentages. What was the U.S. percentage on her again? I think I missed that too.
Oh, USA?
Yes.
Not they. I mean, they wasn't on the prime list that I had, so their chances are real slim. We know the U.S. will probably be middle of the pack. If anything, we're hoping the best for the USA, but this ain't the women's team, so we don't have high expectations on the men's team. I don't, at least.
And I appreciate that too, because it definitely was a rhetorical question. And I asked that because USA just got beat by Germany 2-1. They're saying there's no reason to panic because at the same time, Germany is on a 9-game winning streak.
They're supposed to beat us.
They're supposed to beat us.
At least right now. We have talent. We just, I don't know. I don't know if it's coaching. I don't know what it is.
Now, the USA, they did have, you can be optimistic because they created more chances against Germany at 16 shots to Germany's 12. And Antonio Robinson, they called him the equalizer. And the team's response after the early goals showed resilience. Got behind a little bit early, but then he rebounded and kind of settled down. So it's a good warm-up game for them. And they kept pressure on Germany all game. So they goalkeeper they have multiple saves. Now, the reason to be concerned, early defensive breakdown, set-piece defending remains as an issue. Robinson, he's a little injured. And finishing remains inconsistent. That's 4 things. It's 4 versus 3 things that was kind of like they had the stress to be optimistic. Hopefully we have a good showing.
I think we're gonna have a good showing.
As the host country
in this time that is happening in the USA. So just everybody that's going to watch games, be a fan. Hopefully more united and unity than what else it can bring. But in all, I'm excited. I'm excited for this time. It's been on my radar for years to even have this tournament out here because about 8 years ago, I started to get into soccer and watch soccer games. I wasn't a fan before, but a couple World Cups ago, I found the niche. Maybe because of the people I started hanging around, or maybe I started just going into other sports besides the ones that we usually talk about or watch. So yeah, this is something that's pretty interesting and dope, and everybody around me is excited, so I'm gonna be excited as well. I got a soccer jersey on tonight too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Well, when it comes to
Will, I put this topic specifically for you, sir.
Oh, me? Okay, trouble.
Specifically for you. This involved your Boston Red Sox.
Bro.
Aroldis Chapman, who's been dominant, 0.46 ERA, 17 saves. And with the Red Sox being near the bottom of the AL East,
poop,
and make him a top relief arm for contenders that would target at the deadline. Now, there's been multiple reports that say they expect him to be moved. Where do you think he goes if he does?
Probably back to the Yankees, no one else.
I got 5 teams for you. Tell me what you think. 5th best team is the Astros. Then the Rangers.
Yeah. So it's the Astros, you said Rangers?
Rangers, Dodgers are 3rd, Philadelphia 2nd, and the Brewers are the number 1 contender.
We may never trade anybody to the Dodgers again. So I think they're going to be out. Yeah, the Brewers would be great. I don't know if he wants to go to the Brewers, though. Yeah. Definitely got to move him, though. Definitely got to move him.
The reason why they have the Brewers as number 1, they say they got an elite bullpen, but they lack a proven late inning lefty. They're in a tight NL Central race. And Chapman's swing and miss profile plays perfectly in October.
Yeah. No, he's exactly what you want at the end of the year. If you can make it a playoff push. But yeah. Look, I don't really, as far as who's the most likely, I think.
Yeah, Red Sox should be selling.
I like
crazy
the Rangers
because the way the parity is in the wild card, they'll be one of those teams still in a wild card chase. But do you really want to settle for a wild card spot? You should sell definitely. They should sell everybody. including Chapman. Anybody they can. Anybody they
Chapman,
can.
not anybody. We have a really young team, so we don't.
No, I said anybody but the guys. I don't really know the guys. Yeah. I know there's about 3 or 4 guys that's untradeable, but everybody else tradable.
Yeah, people can go. It's not a big deal. This team's underachieving. They already fired all the staff, so
it's true. Now, why do you like the Rangers, Will?
I think he fits their lineup. Like, you come out of the bullpen, like, you guys got some harder, like some fastball, like big arm guys in there, and you come out of the pen with a guy who also is a big arm but gets a lot of swing and misses. That's a frustrating combination, and I think I don't know, maybe mostly just to get him out of the AL is what I.
we talking about the wild card of baseball. In June.
That's aggressive. I agree, especially with a team so bad.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs.
Playoffs.
You kidding me?
You said what?
Playoffs?
Playoffs.
We're
trying to win a game.
In June? You kidding me?
I mean, June turns into July, and July turns into the home run derby. So we
There's only 200 more games left.
I know, right?
Yeah,
but I think it's specific to this player on the team in this situation. Like Will just pointed out, they've completely gutted that organization as far as the frontline representatives, the coaching staff and things like that. So they're in a full reset, and with a full reset, you want to try to get as much talent as possible by giving up big guys that you can afford to move right now because you're out of the race, pretty early. And something crazy happened to catch on fire, but the season's a wrap for them.
Are y'all rolling the tanks out in baseball too?
Huh?
Y'all rolling the tanks out in baseball too?
Oh, baseball is the biggest tanking. Low key, one of the bigger tanking sports. But to be fair,
I'm not calling y'all the homie, man. Like y'all love the tank.
No, hold on. There's teams in baseball that tank indefinitely. just entire existence of tanking. Like they're not trying to win games. The Oakland A's, before I think this year or the year before, hadn't fielded a decent baseball team in like 20 seasons.
That was the Astros for years.
Right. The only difference with baseball is even if you're tanking, the number one pick, it's not like the number one pick is going to be a game changer to your team most of the time. In the NFL, like tanking comes with potentially the best player in that draft. So it's a little different in that aspect. But yeah, tanking in the MLB, it's been happening forever. Tanking been happening anyway forever.
Tanking's weird in the majors because like you said, the first round picks, some of them guys are like 16, 17. They're not going to play in the majors for 3-4 more years. So you just taking to get better eventually. Not even like next year.
Eventually.
Yeah, baseball is a weird ass sport, man.
All right. Now, we're talking about playoffs early in baseball, like I pointed out. But we do have some playoffs actually going on right now. We have the Stanley Cup Finals as they are battling for Lord Stanley's Cup.
The worst, the bottom of the bottom, NHL Stanley Cup Finals. I think the Golden Knights up 2-1 over Carolina.
1 double overtime thriller yesterday.
I want to mention something in regards to the NHL.
I told y'all
that the Carolina Hurricanes may be cursed.
Y'all don't bet against the Knights.
And that's because Danhausen has cursed, from what I heard, he's cursed the Carolina Hurricanes.
Bro, we got to get Danhausen into sports.
Yeah, ain't supposed to be no ice in Carolina.
Yeah.
Good luck. That guy's a parasite.
Now, this series could easily have been 3-0.
Yeah, it definitely could.
Because they stole a game the other night.
A couple games been stolen. I think 2 out of the 3 games been stolen so far. But this is what you get, man, when you have 2 great teams, 2 teams well respected in their conferences, just duking it out. For the people that's not watching the NHL, I don't know what the viewership's like, but listen here, 9 goals average a game in the series so far, yeah, that's fire. Awesome.
Now, one particular thing that's kind of crazy, because I think ultimately, like Will said, you don't bet against the Knicks. They did win the Stanley Cup back in 2023. But they did something pretty interesting this year. On March 29th, they fired their head coach, Bruce Cassidy. The reason why I bring that up is they said it was fired. At that time, they were 5-12 over his prior 17 games, in third place in the Wheat Pacific Division. But after they fired him, they went on a 19-4-1 run down the stretch, won a Pacific Division, and swept the and
I hated him.
And then go home, Roger.
Oh, pack your shit and get out.
They got the presidents. They swept the President's Trophy. As far as going into the Stanley Cup Finals. Now, the reason why I bring him up is he helped them win it 3 years ago. They fired him because of probably the locker room, like Will said, they have hated him. Other teams have inquired about him because he's still under contract with the Knights. But they won't give him permission to talk to other teams.
I told you, they don't like this motherfucker.
What did this guy do?
And who did he do it to?
He's got a no-compete clause preventing him from interviewing with any other teams until the end of the 26-27 season.
Yeah, I'm starting to think like teams hire him. Like I feel like he's a team builder. Because like teams hire him and your roster kind of gets a little better. Like they start playing a little better. And then they fire his ass. And then every team does better after he leaves.
Now, Vegas got a history of this. They've had different head coaches for each of the three Stanley Cup final appearances. So they've shown they don't mind making the change, but hockey does that anyway. But I thought that was pretty cool.
Bye, Bruce.
Man, you know what? You guys are rocking and rolling.
Is it me? Is it me? Is it getting niche in here?
Just a little bit of niche. Jake, guess what, my brother? Let's do it! Let's get ready for Jake's NASCAR. Yeah.
Welcome to the Left Turn Niche.
We're going left. We're going left.
We're going right.
We were hold on.
He wasn't ready.
No, I was ready. I just got
right turn.
I had an important text I had to write back to. My bad.
Jake, I got a question for you.
What's up?
Did you send me everything in order?
Hell no, I didn't. I never did.
Slide to the left.
Start off with the point standings. We'll
All right,
after that.
I can do that.
I'll make it nice and easy for you. Point standings after the Michigan race this week. Denny Hamlin pulled off a great, phenomenal win again. He won the pole this weekend, had to start from the back and make his way all the way up to the front again, just like he did last weekend. He takes the win over over Daniel Suarez, Carson Hocevar, and Bubba Wallace. This jumped him to only 51 points behind Tyler Reddick. At one point, Tyler Reddick had almost a 200-point advantage in first place. Denny Hamlin has cut that by 75% or more. Has made it all the way up. Bubba Wallace had a strong showing here at Michigan. He's made his way from that bottom of the pack, number 14 spot, all the way up to number 11. He finished third this weekend, 49 points in the good. That's great. You want to have great showings like this. The Toyotas are on fire. They've figured out how to race these tracks. Biggest loser moving down was Christopher Bell. Coach, I sent you a video of what happened to Christopher Bell this weekend. Christopher Bell went from 7th to 10th.
Which one is two videos on here? Which one is it?
So I said Christopher Bell and Chase Elliott wreck. It's the video right above that message.
Oh yeah. Actually, it's 3 videos, but I got it.
The Twitter one should work great.
Huh?
I said that one's on Twitter, so that one should be that should
My
be
man
great.
Danny Hamlin racing like Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, don't worry, I got a video for you too. So Dale, this one's for you, of course. Chase Elliott racing hard, doing his best. Christopher Bell was having a great day. He did not have a bad turn. Chase Elliott somehow lost control of his car, has started to sway a little bit to the left, overcorrected, went right, ran right into Christopher Bell. Major damage to the car, major damage to him, major damage to the wall. There's one more angle of this wreck that makes it look even worse. Christopher Bell was injured on this wreck. He hurt his left wrist and left ankle on this impact. Coach Gibbs has come out and had an interview and said that they're determining whether or not Christopher Bell is okay to race next week. But it's looking more than likely not. But luckily, Christopher Bell, even though he went down 3 points, he could probably miss one race. Great sportsmanship by Chase Elliott going over and checking on his fellow competitor. Good on him. But yeah, no, that wreck was one of the most violent wrecks that I've seen in NASCAR in a very, very long time. All hopes that Christopher Bell is great. And Coach, the other video above for Sports on Prime, during the restart, Denny Hamlin was fourth, I believe, behind the leader, Daniel Suarez.
That's the one that's the Facebook one, right?
Correct. I'm hoping that one works. We've never tried that on here, I think.
That's it?
Yes, that one right there. So you get on the restart. They hit the restart zone. Hocevar goes down. Denny Hamlin stays on his line above. He takes to the outside. Hocevar takes the bottom. Denny Hamlin gets shuffled in the back a little bit, but because he's on the high line, he's able to have a faster takeoff, and he's able to overtake Byron on the next turn. Hocevar and Daniel Suarez are fighting pretty good for the lead right there at the top. Logano tries to make his way for it, but Denny Hamlin, this is one of those moves that you absolutely love, Coach. Denny Hamlin's taking the high line so he can have a faster takeoff speed. He's going extremely fast right now, and now he makes his move, overtakes Suarez and Hocevar. All on one, hit the draft just right, and after this, for the next 37 laps, they were not even able to touch or get close to Denny Hamlin at Michigan. Denny Hamlin takes the win. This is his 63rd win at a Cup Series level, tying Kyle Busch, 9th all-time. RIP. Denny Hamlin had a great after celebration. He went in and got a Kyle Busch flag, rode it around the track to pay tribute to KB. That was amazing. I loved it. Denny Hamlin had a great after-race speech for him, too. Paid tribute to Ned Jarrett, Gentleman Ned, who was the original number 11. A little tidbit fact for you guys. Do you guys know what the most winningest NASCAR number is?
9.
Dale?
2.
It is a number 11. Number 11 had Ned Jarrett, Darrell Waltrip, and now Denny Hamlin won a ton of races. They're all high on the list of all-time NASCAR wins. I think the next obviously is 43, which was Richard Petty, who won 200 races. But between three guys, it took three guys to have the most winningest number in all of NASCAR to beat out Richard Petty's 200. But
Jeff Gordon's still the GOAT.
Jeff Gordon has 93 wins. He almost got to that 100. I was hoping he did. But yeah, no, shout out to Denny. I make it very well known that I am a huge Denny Hamlin fan. Oops, upside down. And
front runner.
I love to see the guy win. I've been a fan of this guy since 2006. Get out. We're off to my favorite track next week, Pocono, the Tri-Oval. Can't wait to get to that race next week. And
is that in Pennsylvania?
Yes, it is.
Pinoco, baby, I went there last summer, dog. That shit was lit.
I love it. Pocono is one of Denny Hamlin's best tracks, too. He's won 7 races there over his career. Hoping for another pole, hoping for another win out of him next week to go 3 weeks in a row. That'd be fantastic. Other than that, Tuke, I think you've got to say your piece. That's been your dad.
Yeah, I got some. Shout out to my man Bubba on the dub. But, you know, I told you, Jake, this is beginning to be rigged. And people are not watching NASCAR, but people should. Because what we're seeing this season is probably the greatest regular season racer in history. And the worst part about it is that you still got soon you have the NASCAR series. So this man can do all this stuff. And at the end of the day, don't claim the big one. This is what's interesting. I think everybody should tap into NASCAR, man. Just for that.
Tuke, you want to know why everyone's real mad right now?
Why
Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin had a lawsuit against NASCAR the offseason. We covered it. They won the lawsuit, and everyone's saying part of the lawsuit is that Toyota gets a big bump this year, and we're not going to call stuff against Toyota. Everybody in NASCAR has absolutely hated Toyota ever since they got in. This is the great American sport. This is the blah, blah, blah. Chevy and Ford only, blah, blah, blah. Shut up, you old fucks. Oh, excuse my language. Anyway, yeah, you guys all suck. Toyota's better than all of them. Toyota, baby. And I'd like to thank Coach Gibbs for bringing Toyota into the NASCAR scene.
What kind of American is this? Where's my hat?
Dale, get the hat.
Get the
I bet Dale drives a Ford.
It's Ford and Chevy around these parts.
Dale, you drive a Ford, don't you?
Actually, a Buick. Buick.
I was on the wrong side. That's GM.
Sideways.
All right. Two presented a great question for us this week. And his question is, what is the most unbreakable sports record in sports history?
Oh, I love this.
Is it Will Chamberlain's 100-point game?
Nope.
This is game history. Wayne Gretzky's points record. Jerry Rice's season record.
This is an easy one.
Petty's 200 NASCAR wins.
That one right there, Richard Petty's 200 NASCAR wins. And that's not me being me being one way either. It is literally impossible unless a NASCAR driver can come in and win 10 races a year to get to that, and they have to start at age 18. It is nearly impossible for them to catch that.
So here's my thing. I'll see you're impossible, and I'll raise you even more impossible. The answer is Cy Young's 511 wins. It's not close because here's the thing. Even if you could be twice as good as Shohei Ohtani, you're never going to pitch that many games to win 511. It just will not happen. So, Jake, while yours is definitely tough, you even laid out a path. It's a tough path, but there's a path to do it. There is no path to 511. There isn't one. It doesn't exist anymore.
It's physically impossible.
Physically impossible. The game's changed. They don't play like that anymore.
How many years did
every game?
Yeah, how many years did he pitch though?
It's not so much about the years.
I'm just curious.
Oh no, I don't even exactly know, but I know it's not even about the years. It's that like he pitched every night.
We're gonna check on the 2 gram, man.
Because I was about to say, because Richard Petty drove into his 60s. He got most of those wins on dirt tracks. He raced his entire life to get that 200 wins. Most guys don't even get to the cup level, like in baseball, until he's 20-something years old. And you got to be able to win that many races a year. I think it's impossible. I also think that's impossible.
I think they're both impossible.
I think
so he played
22 seasons.
He played 22 seasons. 22 seasons with a 511 and 315 record.
Like, the thing is that you just physically cannot even play that many games anymore. They just
also, I want to throw another caveat in there for you too. He was pitching back then when they really didn't get paid. These guys get paid millions now. Nobody's going to run through a pitcher's arm like that.
Now, to be fair, he probably didn't face no black folks and had a cigarette in his mouth the entire time. But the facts remain, you're just not getting up to 500. Like, think about it. We go nuts in the majors now if you hit, like, it's a big deal if you hit the 200 win mark. It's a humongous deal if you hit the 300 win mark. Nobody's sniffing these numbers. It's just not happening.
Crazy. Yeah, exactly. Crazy when somebody hits 50 home runs, 40 home runs.
So Will says, I like Will's. I agree with yours. It's virtually impossible. I got another one for you. Cal Ripken's record.
Yeah,
all of it's going to be in baseball.
2,632 straight games.
Oh.
To put it in perspective, he
man,
never missed a game in 16 seasons. That's from 1982 to 98.
Yeah.
My man wanted to play baseball every day. Shout out
Kyle. Joe DiMaggio's fixed his game winning streak. Hitting streak.
Yeah, that's probably not going to be broken.
Ricky Henderson's stolen bases. 1,406.
The game's changed. Nobody runs anymore. So, like the fastest guy. Also, he was a rare combination of. Yeah, he could steal. He was great. He was fast. He could steal. but he knew how to make sure he got on base too. A lot of the fast guys now in the majors, they don't either they bulk them up and make them power hitters, or they don't run them enough and they're not good enough hitters and they're not on base enough to get the steals. So like, yeah.
I also feel like, I'm sticking with NASCAR. I'm going to keep sticking up for my sport. I think consecutive years with wins, 19 straight seasons from 2005 to 2023, Kyle Busch. To have to win a race every year, that's virtually impossible. I
You
mean,
got to just win one?
Yeah, no, it's just one. But only one guy's done it. That
Oh,
long.
wow. Really?
Yeah.
Weird.
Y'all going through all these records, man, and y'all missing an important record that will never ever be duplicated ever.
What?
Which one?
Goldberg's record in WCW, dog. When you're talking about,
We don't do no scripted
you talk about how
records.
scripted as wrestling is. Not even the best wrestler of all time, people thought was Hulk Hogan, couldn't do that. Roman Reigns couldn't do that. Stone Cold Steve Austin,
Scripted.
The Rock, Shawn Michaels couldn't do that. Goldberg did it. I don't know why WCW thought that was the thing, but Goldberg's he was 180, 182-0 before he lost, and he lost to a taser. Unmatchable.
Two. I'm gonna one up you. How about Kurt Hawkins' losing streak? 269 straight losses.
Now that is actually like even with it being scripted, someone has to hate you. Like that's a great record.
He lost more times than the Brooklyn Brawler lost. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I got one that we all might have forgot about.
Will Chamberlain 20,000? Yeah, that's because it's a goddamn lie.
Mike Phelps, 23 Olympic gold medals.
Ooh.
Not enough bong rips.
On that
But all he
Mike
did
Phelps.
was swim. I'm just kidding. That's
swimming.
a
And
bad
swimming.
joke. God damn
But-
it.
That's the king swimming.
But it's
Says the
crazy.
punter.
Slash bowler.
I got a trophy to prove it. I'll go get it too.
Mr. Roly Poly.
Good topic, too. Good topic, bro.
Appreciate y'all.
All right, last segment. NFL updates. I know we talked about it briefly last week. Drake London got his money. 4-year, $141 million deal. Is that deserved money?
Yeah.
Listen, shout out to the Drake. Shout out to the real Drake for Drake London getting a contract like that. You know what I'm saying? He made it possible.
Shout out for the light-skinned Drake that's representing right now. Yeah.
Exactly. You know.
Yeah, nah, look, it's the market. Once Alex Pierce got paid what he got paid, he was going to get paid that. So, yeah, he deserved it. Deserve ain't got nothing to do with it, though. You know how I move.
No. Like you said, Will, you said the first thing right. The market.
Right.
It's the almighty market.
Chiefs re-signed L'Jarius Sneed, 1 year, $5 million.
Hey, welcome home. Welcome home, man. The Chiefs really need you right now.
Will help bring that rookie along. Mansour Delane, correct?
Yes.
Hopefully
Hopefully it's not like Mo's Claiborne. Yeah.
Come to LSU would be great.
we're not doing scripted records.
Especially with a forgotten title.
Keyshawn Butte.
Come to LSU and be great.
After missing voluntary workouts amid the trade rumors,
Yeah,
he's expected to attend the mandatory minicamp. Same thing with Jacoby Brissett. He set the report to a mandatory minicamp. And one of this, I thought that was a pretty cool story. What's the young man who got traded for Myles Garrett? Verse.
Verse.
So I saw a story where he found out. I think it was Monday morning after the first part of practice, team meetings. McVay called him into the office, broke the news to him, and he took it on the chin. But he did have one request. He asked them to allow him to let his team know that he'd been traded, and they gave him that wish. That's a stand-up guy there, man.
That's real talk. In this world of social media and shit, it's fucked up when fucking the little boy digging his nose find out you traded before the team does. So, yeah, that's respect, though. That's fire. That's dope.
Kristen Watson got his money, 4 years, 110.5 mil. Kendrick Law, the rookie, is out for the season with a torn ACL.
Already, no, Kendrick.
And Giants linebacker Abdul Carter twisted his ankle in minicamp and limped off the field.
He'll be
Tibbs is
all right.
no longer being traded. FYI, people.
Put some ice on that. He'll be all right.
Yeah, I heard like not locker room, but like just early proceedings in New York have been not great.
As far as the coach coming in?
No, as far as the everything.
Everything. So they're gonna finish 4th in the division.
Sound like it.
You see that, Mike?
Mike.
Damn, man, they doing you like that, Mike? Damn.
Okay.
Well, who knows? It could be media hype. We'll see.
That's what happened when you hate, Mike. Who y'all got for shout outs tonight, gentlemen?
Shout out to the
man. Great show.
Shout out to the plug, man. Shout out to you guys, man. Wonderful Monday to start it in, man. I'm messed up, man. But you guys carried the way. It's a crazy weekend experience for me. But shout out to everybody tuning in, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. SCWF TV, get with us. Get lost, you heard?
Already.
Hey, Will.
My shout out goes to the United States women winning the gold. Especially shout out to Michaela Williams, the 3-on-3 women. So Michaela Williams, LSU, come to LSU and be great. Thank you.
Everything I did about
You always got to make it weird.
Yeah. You're like a creepy guy in the LSU bushes.
Homer's
I was just
doing
pointing
it.
at him. Hey, Will,
I wish
if
I could
being
go hide in
bothering
these
you, don't
bushes.
swat it and don't run away. Just look at it because seeing is believing.
Shout out to you fellas, man, as always. Shout out to Unc, Mike. Anybody else I missed in the chats tonight? I think that was it. But as always, we forgot anybody? Our bad. Who you got for
Chickadee
shout
chop
outs?
up tomorrow.
Took already did shout outs. Didn't that everybody?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, man. Shout. Chop up tomorrow, man. Tune in. Same time. Different circumstance. You heard.
Will, take us out.
Ooh, wait.
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.